Oh no, well, we're gonna need to do a lot of work here. This is not even close. Good news is that means we'll just have big progress for shaving. I mean, it's a pretty sturdy bridge, except for the stuff on top, which I guess I could change eventually. Top 57% with 5557. First things first, regular roads. It actually weighs down the bridge a little in the middle. Gradual improvements, top 33%. Now we go for, can I ever get rid of this? No. Not so easily anyways. Let me, instead, I could probably convert to an over-under, but I'm gonna do the classic move of just, let's go back. That was fun. I would also very much like to just have this be a better arch. Yeah, a couple steel being gone is nice. Top 20%. I think we actually could get it with just shaving like this. However, if I want to do it, I'm gonna need a lower arch, personally. I don't know if hydraulics are gonna work as well now. Well, they do work. I gotta do something about this top arch. It's just not good. That actually even breaks. Unbelievable. Is the ambulance lighter? It might be slower, which could be part of it. Wait, it's lighter and the same speed. Maybe it has a less acceleration? Maybe I should just reinforce the road and move on with my life. No, okay. It was actually the under support. Top 11%. It's a good gradual improvement. How low can I make these? I mean, this isn't that big a money shave, but it really makes you wonder if the triangles need to be as big, especially since the hydraulics directly attached to the road. Yeah, so I gotta adjust some of this middle stuff. The stabilizers don't need to be steel, and these are very obviously stabilizers, but my biggest fear is that wood just doesn't reach. So I would have to adjust the arch, and then the arch would become worse because I've adjusted it. But if I can replace with wood, that's the next thing that's on the menu. Well, this one reaches. This, no, that one not so much. Can I move this back at all and then do this? Yeah, I guess I can. Okay, you know what? I like that. One thing at a time, because if I do a bunch of changes and something breaks, I would like to know what the change is that I did wrong. It is crazy the jumps we've been making with just these easy, simple, small changes. 7%. It is crazy. Just even these minor improvements are getting me so far. Now, I want these to be wood somehow. And even this, I think. Does that mean I can do this as a question? Reasonable idea. I'm actually going to attempt it. Well, I thought it was reasonable. Maybe if I attach these, it'll all kind of come together. Yeah, we were missing the thing. Okay, we were missing the thing, however, it kind of tears itself apart. I don't think this... almost. We could just say fuck it and do a steal. Nice. Top 3% is nice. 2/19th. We're getting there. Ooh, hold on. If I raise this higher, can I do this? Well, hypothetically is good. This fucker can really pack a punch, though. That little dense ambulance probably just got a bunch of lead sitting in the backseat of it. Not even people who need medical attention. It's just a bunch of lead. All right, 159. Not bad. It's crazy because there's still so much steel. When there's this much steel, you know that you can do better. Let me look at, see which steel is the least affected. I would say the top two and the side two are the least affected. I could try it with a wood muscle. And if this fails, I could go to road. Yeah, there's also these steel. I didn't even realize these were steel. That's how inconsequential they are. Right, okay. So this and this do nothing except stabilize. Is this even cheaper? I actually don't even remember if I saved money. If I did, great. If not, well then that sucks. Yeah, this is good. A good change. 112. Never saw 113. I mean, if it worked on one side. You know, always is nice doing these easy changes and showing that the design just will work eventually. That's kind of why I like overbuilding bridges in the first place, because it's just so satisfying shaving these dollars off of them. There's probably a 1,000 changes I can make to this very specific bridge. Nice! Yeah, we didn't even have to make a major design overhaul. We retained the soul of the bridge. I feel like people gotta realize I love retaining the soul of the bridge, and I love just shaving stuff. Let's carry on with this top 1%. It was quite nice. Ah, it's your boy, the diagonal elevator. Remember this? Remember this abomination before I figure out how to actually stabilize? The classic design. So, first step, we're going to definitely not retain the soul of the bridge. Remember when I was talking about retaining the soul of the bridge? Oh man, those were good days. Way back in the day. I mean, I gotta say, it was quite a time when we retained the soul of the bridge. Today, we changed it up. This has no soul. So we're gonna build a little thing here, and we're gonna do 2 stabilizers. This is a stabilizer right here. This is gonna be locked in, and actually this is gonna be a stabilizer. So basically what we're just gonna do is pull this whole thing up, kind of like so, but in a better way. What if I do like underbelly supports? And this almost reaches. Then I could do something like that. Right, of course this breaks, duh. Let's just do a double hydraulic. Ah, yes. The double hydro... What the fuck was that? I mean, I guess that makes sense because the hydraulics in a line do some wonky shit, but I didn't expect it to be that bad. Well, damn. There, stabilizes a bit. Hopefully this doesn't fuck me. There we go, a good old stabilizer. I knew we'd get it. Alright, where's this put me? Only top 5%. Alright, some people did some work on this. What can I say? So the challenge of this is getting a shorter and shorter hydraulic. It is quite unfortunate. Let me try this. Oh, that's pretty good, actually. That's some money shaved. And yes, that almost fails, but it doesn't. I just gotta change where the hydraulics are, how they connect. I could probably make some of the stuff on the bottom a little better. The top 4% is nice. Can I get away with this? I think so. It's gonna be close. Oh, unbelievable. And another idea, something like this, possibly. This actually looks better than the previous one, moving it that way towards the center. That's a good way to shave money on wood. I should do that before I focus more on hydraulics. That is pretty much imperative. So that's optimized wood. Top 3% is where it gets me. Does something like this work at all, though? Or come close to working? I mean, it's just less contracting. That's all that happens, really. Well, something like this. There we go. We just need to find the right amount, and we don't need those extra woods. So we don't need to contract that far. Under 6K is quite nice. 160th place. Shorter we go. And then I could try doing wood instead. Wood's kind of weak, so it's sketch, but it does work so far. Alright, a little longer. There, I just wanted to do it once. Unfortunately, that's kind of the limit for that, so yeah, okay, I'm gonna actually need to think about this for a moment. We're only 1/42nd. I don't necessarily want to be pulling in that direction. I need to pull in a direction that gives me a better outcome. Yes, that's kind of the idea behind a lever. I wouldn't say it's great, but that's the concept. Oh my! There we go. Just took a little bit of time and thinking. That was actually really cool. There's like a secret, like there's a trick to getting levers, and I don't remember the trick, so I just kind of have to math it out in my own head. Now make it connect the top. That's expensive though, but what we can do is watch it again with stress visibility off and have it conveniently be the thumbnail. We can do that. This actually looks pretty sick, not gonna lie. I do like the mechanical motion we got going on. How much do I need the rope? Well, the rope is interesting. Let me hypothetically see if this works at all. Let me try to straighten this out though first. Well, it does work. What is so far works with wood. Damn, I think the hydraulic could be even shorter if I wanted it to. I feel like this design could easily make it to number 1 with a decent amount of tweaking. Changing up where the stabilizers are, how many stabilizers there are, you know, rotation points, changing the length of the hydraulic. Hydraulic should 100% be shorter though. On to the next one, the low flyer. This one's fine. We have all steel, which means we have room for improvement. We're decently under budget, and I'm not doing terrible, but let's be real. We got some progress to make. Cable is cheaper than steel, which probably means I'm gonna go for a tension bridge, assuming it's available. Yeah, we're gonna go for a tension bridge, but before I go for that, because we're at top 20%, let's see if I can get away with this. Okay, maybe 1 reinforced road? Not entirely sure why the middle one in particular was getting the worst. Middle 3 and then call it a day? Have I beaten Ludwig's bridges? Why would I take that joy away from him? It is the greatest feeling, getting a top 10 in a Poly Bridge level. And I would never rip that away from a fellow streamer and YouTuber. No, never. 13%. All right, before I go to a tension bridge, let's try to shave money. So let me look at this. I assume all these short ones don't undergo very much stress. Yeah, all these do not go under stress. It's just the arch. So we can make all these wood if they fit, and if they don't fit, then what I will have to do is adjust it so they do fit, or draw up more stuff. Not gonna lie, that surprised me. Let's maybe redo this arch a little. Or look at this steel. It's so green. That doesn't need to be steel. We can get away with that being wood. Top 10%. So, actually, what I think I will do, I'm not even gonna go for muscles. I'm just gonna do something more like this. Almost wood X's. So let's try this. I'm not gonna write it off. Alternatively, I could just even fix this up to be better, but reinforcing roads also works. We're 30,000 under. We gotta be close. Okay, I guess we're not close. We're probably aiming for 30K. Whoa, that's an idea I'm saving for later. I wasn't paying attention to these muscles. I wasn't sure if they needed help or if they were not getting stressed, but it looks like they're fine. Can I can I cheap out like this? Well, yes, actually. Yes. Because I was looking at the muscles, and like, you know, these muscles aren't that stressed. They probably can't be wood muscles, but I bet we could do something. Maybe if I do both undersides into wood, could it get somewhere? Or this wood could be way more important. You know what? I'll be happy with the one shave I did, and we'll carry on. Let's see if we can do even more wood here. Actually. Is a tension bridge with outsider help? Unfortunately, I'm not committing, and maybe this needs to be steel again. Well, that was fun while it lasted. No, okay. I made some bad changes. I should have just affected that wood. I was being really greedy with that, and just going for a tension bridge in general is just the right idea. Unfortunately, I still am top 4%, even though that was a lot of money saved. I'm gonna watch the cable as it goes by this time and make a decision of whether I should convert to rope or not. It's not that bad. It seems like the wood or roads on top are the worst. Rope only in the middle, because the sides were where it was worst, so. Unfortunate. Let's just have the middle be cable and have the rest be rope, because the rest clearly supports itself, where this does not. Why? Another idea. Can I do this? Just forgo the whole middle attachment. Oh, that was just the move this whole time. There we go. Right, so we shaved off another 3K. It probably is only going to put me at 2%, but it's good progress, I think. 2%'s nice. The middle right now has the least stress. Everything else gets some stress at some point, but this middle, hardly anything. Some of these vertical woods, I guess. I almost should redesign just because this is a sloppy excuse for a tension bridge. Let's remake some stuff. D-start, but we all know it's going to tear itself apart. So, what I would like to do, actually have this be wood. And then stuff like this here. There we go. 27%! Come on, fucker. There, we shaved some money with a redesign. Top 147. Did we need this? I wasn't watching to see how stressed they got, so I could or... There's a chance I need it, but there's a chance I don't. We're actually watching this wood, of all things. And also the cable, but the cable as well as this wood. I'm actually... Oh, this broke down here. Interesting. Let's do one at a time, even though I'm sure it will have to be mirrored. Let's just see if we can get away with this. Oh, we didn't have to mirror it. We're still making mad budget cuts at this budget. This has to put me in 1%, right? I mean, it's gotta be good, right? It's top 96. Oh, actually just in the top 1%. Jeez. Well, we're making good progress today. We're getting through some hard ones. No fortified roads, 1 steel. It's a good bridge. What can I say? On to the next one.